shows her beautiful face again. The moon has been showing up a lot lately in these readings. Whew. Strong. There might be a surprise regarding a partnership, marriage, a want, a desire to be in a partnership, marriage. Let's keep going with that. One more, please. Someone might be uncovering their name, themselves, their identity. The moon, you know, means mystery. I'm not going to read that because they didn't turn over. One more, please. King of Wands. Okay. So as you can see here, there is someone in your orbit that is looking at you in a manner such as this, the Four of Wands, marriage, partnership. You know, this is literal marriage. Someone's thinking about uncovering their truth to you. Something that they've been holding inside. It's a mystery to you. It's not really known to you. I don't think you know what's coming for you or who's coming for you. It is the King of Wands, I'm just saying. So let's just pull a little bit more here. What's going on? What's going on? What's this King of Wands about? Six of Pentacles. He's looking to share with you. This is also a card of charity, goodwill, sharing of fortune, just sharing of stability. Again, with this Four of Wands, it's definitely signifying marriage, sharing of assets. It's kind of like the King of Wands is, you know, thinking about this partnership and, you know, what he's willing to give to you. It goes both ways. You would be helping someone as well in some form or fashion. That's a true marriage, you know, when it goes, you give to one another. It's not coming to a partnership, taking something from somebody. What do you get out of somebody? It's not like that. It's what you give to your person and vice versa. What does your person give to you? What do you want to give to them? What could you give to them? And they're looking like they can give you money. Maybe you're in a situation where financial issues are at hand, or they're straining you, your finances are strained. King of Wands, he's definitely into you. So he's looking to give in multiple ways, let's say. Queen of Wands, aw, okay. Well, there you go. There's your little match. King of Wands, Queen of Wands. Four of Wands, sitting in a tree. You know, you'll be sharing your life together, your finances together, maybe evening out. Maybe he's giving back to you. He wants to give back. You deserve it. But this is just kind of, you know, this is they popped out together. So this is, if you can't see what's happening with these cards, you know, I mean, so basically the step here is the moon. It's the uncovering of such to you. You are unaware of this person, how they feel about you. I don't see you expecting this person to say this. So surprises are, you know, a double-edged sword. They could be really fun, but it could also be really stressful because you don't have time to prepare your response, you know. But King of Queen, right here, boom. He wants you as his queen. So whoever this is, they've been thinking about this. You know, this is unbeknownst to you. Ooh. Okay, death. These cards are just like flying out. You have death. The moon and death. This person knows that there will be some changes that will be needed to be made here in order to have this connection with you. Something needs to change drastically, basically, to have this connection with you. It's kind of like the rainbow at the end of a storm. It's never fun, but you know, you are the rainbow at the end of this person's storm. There is some sort of, you know, harsh ending here that will be needed to be made with either this person, you. What else about the death card? What's going on with the death card? What's going on with the death card? The Four of Pentacles. Which has also been showing up. Power. The Ten of Cups. Power when it comes to love, to destiny, to family. This person might be realizing that power isn't control. A lot of people consider control as something that signifies that they are powerful over other people, power over situations. My cat wanting to chime in, of course. But this person is changing their outlook, their mindset on this with the Death card, and how they view power. Power is about balance. The Four of Pentacles, perfect square, or diamond if you just rotate it. And the Ten of Cups is all about, you know, love, happily ever after. So I think this person is, you know, doing this behind the scenes with the moon. This person has been thinking about this. And they're viewing you as the queen, their queen. King and the Queen of Wands sitting in a tree. So I think this person might be growing with the death card. It's, you know, people get scared when they see the death card, but it means good things. If a person is in the right mindset, it can mean great things. It's the death of old ways and a welcoming of new, a brand new start, a fresh page. So this person is thinking differently when it comes to love and what they want at the end of their life. Marriage, 10 of Cups, the 4 of Wands, you know, sharing. Maybe this person was maybe a little bit nervous when it comes to sharing and relationships. I'm seeing that with the 6 of Pentacles here. With the 4 of Wands, the 10 of Cups. I think they're changing their mind on how they want to share their life. Not be so stingy, not be so selfish. A little bit more involved in the we instead of the me. And I think they're growing and learning that that's how love is grown and harvested for the long term, the 10 of Cups. Through marriage, you know, marriage is not easy. It's there to test you. Your person is there to test you, and hopefully you can grow, you know, and be a mirror for each other in a healthy way. Sometimes it can turn really ugly for people too, so you have to tread lightly with who you decide your mirror in life should be. Your other person, your significant other. They're mirroring to you what you might not be able to see yourself. But I think this person is coming around the corner when it comes to sharing. They might be wary about, you know, finances. They might have been taken advantage of when it comes to money. But they realize that being selfish or stingy or scared is not really going to get you the connection that, this person is really looking for. Or, you know, what you're really looking for. When it comes to marriage, it has to be balanced. The 4 of Pentacles, the 4 of Wands, it's very balanced. You know, north, south, east, and west, earth, air, fire, and water. There's a lot of 4s, and very squared things that mean balance, stability, you know. So that's what I'm getting with the Death card. Anything else with the 4 of Wands? Anything else with the 4 of Wands and this person, this King of Wands? 4 of Wands? Judgment and Temperance. This person is really thinking about it. They're judging the situation like one should. Marriage is probably the most important decision that you'll ever make, especially when it comes to legal matters. It's really hard to get out of something when you're legally tied. It takes years, and it could just affect everything about your life. So with temperance, it's patience, being temperate, just waiting until you know that it's a resounding yes, a hell yes. If you don't get a hell yes from a decision, you should probably wait it out, until you figure out what's really calling you and what's really saying yes without any hesitation. So that's what this person is doing with the Judgment card, the Temperance card, the 4 of Wands. They're really going over things in their head, how they want to approach this, what timing is involved here. If there's anything else that they need to do on their end, that's a common mistake I'm feeling that most people could make. you're never going to be perfect. You're always a work in progress. So if you wait to do something until you're perfect or you're an expert, you're going to wait your life away. So sometimes you just have to accept where you are in life, knowing that you both will get where you need to go, or where you need to go in due time. If you're working at the things you need to do, you're going to get where you need to go in due time. And just be happy where you are and know that things will keep progressing for you. Things are going to smooth out. I lost my train of thought, but basically it's just things are going to smooth out in due time. You can't really force things to happen before they're supposed to. If it's involving marriage, like this, this reading is kind of screaming, very defined relationship. If it's not marriage, it could be just a very official, like where a publicly known relationship. You got to just judge who you're getting involved with wisely. Even if you're enthralled with them, even if you love them to pieces, you're highly attracted to them, you know that they are the one, you still have to make sure, have you known this person for a while? How are they around, your family and friends? How do they treat you? Are they kind to you? Do they meet you with aggression? But this King of Wands could have a lot of different types of aggression, mostly playful, creative. He's fiery, he's sexual, but he's a doer, and he's an action-oriented guy. So this person in the moon energy, is kind of just like figuring out his next steps before he uncovers the moon, before the moon becomes, uncovered. But there will be some sort of death here, and I think it's, we were saying how there's some sort of death of how he views stability, control, power, and learning to give, learning to be gracious, open, is going to be new to this person, I think. And that's what you need to do to get the Ten of Cups. You can't be selfish. You can't be self-centered and expect someone to love you. Not to say that that can't happen in real life, because there's plenty of good people that fall in love with narcissists. But okay. Anything else about the moon? Real quick. What's going on with this moon? Maybe the Nine of Swords. They're nervous. They're nervous. Anything else about the moon? They're nervous, but they're going to do it because it's exciting to them still. The High Priestess pops out with the moon, which is basically a very similar approach. Doing things behind the scenes, thinking, feeling behind the scenes, manifesting, but keeping things covered. The High Priestess and the moon are, it's like peanut butter and jelly. So this person is definitely in their thoughts about you. They're really considering you for a long-term relationship-wise. Ten of Cups, the Four of Wands. They've changed their mind on how they feel about power and give and take in a relationship, which is huge. You have to really be honest and, with yourself when you're in a relationship. Are you really getting, a 60-40 balance, most of the time with your other person? Anything else? An oracle in here? Powerful warrior. Tapping into your true source of power. Do not feel small. You are stronger, braver, and more valued than you know. It's time to tap into your true source of power. So there's a lot of power energy here. Coming into power with someone, power couple. Just basically having a nice balance with one another is going to pay off for you in the long term. Okay, well, a couple more cards here. What are we gonna say? This King of Wands. Do you know this King of Wands already? Do you know this King of Wands already? No. Okay. Okay. I'll leave it there. Thank you.